What if I told you that in just a few short years, some of the world's most fascinating destinations may become significantly harder, or even impossible, for Americans to visit? Changing policies, environmental concerns, and geopolitical shifts are making some places less accessible, with travel restrictions tightening across the globe. By 2025, the world map could look very different for U.S. travelers. From nations steeped in history to tropical paradises facing environmental challenges, these 11 destinations may soon be out of reach. Some of them might surprise you. One of them might even be on your bucket list right now. So buckle up. This isn't just a travel advisory, it's a look into the changing landscape of global tourism. By the end of this video, you'll understand why these places may become harder to visit and what it means for the future of travel. Number 1. The Maldives. The Maldives, a dream destination for travelers seeking pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and luxurious overwater bungalows. It's the epitome of paradise, a place where time seems to stand still and every moment feels like a postcard come to life. But by 2025, this tropical haven could be completely off-limits to Americans. Why? The Maldives is facing an existential threat: rising sea levels due to climate change. This nation of 1,200 islands, scattered like jewels across the Indian Ocean, is literally sinking. While it's still possible to visit now, the government is increasingly restricting tourism to protect its fragile ecosystem and prioritize sustainability. Add to that stricter visa policies, limited access to certain islands, and a growing focus on preserving the environment, and this paradise is slipping out of reach. Here's the heartbreaking truth: the Maldives could disappear within our lifetime. Scientists predict that by 2050, much of the country could be underwater. But even before then, by 2025, the window to experience its breathtaking beauty may be closing forever. Imagine this: snorkeling in vibrant coral reefs teeming with life, where colorful fish dart between corals and sea turtles glide gracefully past. Picture yourself standing on a powdery white beach, the warm sun on your skin, as the Indian Ocean stretches endlessly before you. Or watching the sunset from an overwater bungalow, the sky painted in hues of orange, pink, and purple, as the waves gently lap beneath your feet. These moments, once accessible, are becoming rarer by the day. And here's something that might surprise you: the Maldives isn't just a vacation spot, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. Coral reefs are among the most biodiverse in the world, and its islands are home to unique cultures and traditions. But with rising sea levels, pollution, and over-tourism, this fragile paradise is at risk of being lost forever. So if you've ever dreamed of experiencing the Maldives, of diving into its turquoise waters, exploring its underwater wonders, or simply soaking in its unparalleled beauty, now's the time to go. Because by 2025, this slice of heaven might just be a memory. Clock is ticking and paradise is slipping away. Number 2. North Korea. North Korea has long been one of the most restricted countries in the world, with tightly controlled state-run tours allowing limited access. However, due to escalating diplomatic tensions, Americans may soon lose all ability to visit. The U.S. government has already issued strong travel advisories against visiting, and by 2025 it's expected that even the few structured tours still available will no longer accept U.S. passport holders. If you've ever been curious about this mysterious nation, it's likely to become even more inaccessible in the near future. Number 3. Venezuela. Venezuela is home to breathtaking landscapes, including Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall. However, due to ongoing political and economic instability, it has become an increasingly difficult and potentially unsafe destination for American travelers. As of now, many airlines have suspended flights to the country and travel restrictions continue to increase. Unless conditions improve, Venezuela may remain off-limits for the foreseeable future. Number 4. China. China has long been a favorite destination for American travelers, offering everything from ancient wonders like the Great Wall to futuristic cityscapes in Shanghai. However, recent geopolitical tensions have led to stricter visa policies and increased travel restrictions. By 2025, obtaining a visa may become more challenging, and certain areas may impose additional requirements for foreign visitors. While China is unlikely to ban American tourists outright, navigating the travel process may become increasingly difficult. Number 5. Cuba. Cuba has seen fluctuating travel policies over the years, with periods of increased accessibility followed by new restrictions. By 2025, shifting political relations between the U.S. and Cuba may once again lead to tightened regulations, making travel more complicated. If you've dreamed of exploring Havana's vibrant streets, classic cars, and rich culture, it's worth considering a visit before potential new restrictions take effect. Alright, we've just discovered some of the most surprising destinations Americans may not be able to visit in 2025. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had to choose one country from this list to visit before any restrictions set in, which would it be? Or, if you've already been to one of these places, share your experience with us in the comments below. Would you take the chance for one last trip, or do you think it's best to leave these destinations in the past? And if this video surprised you, why not share it with a friend who loves to travel? This might be their last opportunity to add one of these places to their bucket list. Now, let's continue with our countdown. The next country on our list is sure to amaze you. Number 6. Russia. Russia boasts vast landscapes and cultural treasures like the Red Square and the Hermitage Museum. However, due to ongoing diplomatic tensions, travel between the US and Russia has become increasingly restricted. By 2025, visa requirements may become more stringent, and diplomatic relations could further impact accessibility for American travelers. While Russia remains a fascinating destination, travel logistics could make visiting much more difficult in the near future. Number 7. Libya. Libya is home to stunning historical sites, including the well-preserved Roman ruins of Leptis Magna. However, due to ongoing political instability and security concerns, it remains a high-risk destination. For safety reasons, Libya is currently subject to U.S. travel advisories, and unless the situation stabilizes, it is unlikely to be a viable destination for Americans anytime soon. Number 8. Belarus. Belarus is known for its charming villages, lush forests, and Soviet-era architecture. However, recent political developments have resulted in increased visa restrictions and diplomatic tensions with Western countries. By 2025, travel to Belarus may become significantly more challenging for Americans, with additional bureaucratic hurdles making entry more difficult. Number 9. Turkmenistan. Often referred to as the North Korea of Central Asia, Turkmenistan is one of the most closed-off countries in the world. Even today, obtaining a tourist visa is extremely difficult, and by 2025, access may become even more restricted. With its futuristic capital, Ashgabat, and ancient Silk Road ruins, Turkmenistan remains an enigmatic destination. However, if you're hoping to visit, expect extensive visa requirements and limited entry options. Number 10. Myanmar. Myanmar, once a popular travel destination known for its golden pagodas and rich cultural heritage, has faced increasing political turmoil. Since 2021, ongoing unrest has led to safety concerns and travel restrictions. By 2025, Myanmar may remain inaccessible to many travelers, with potential limitations on foreign visitors due to internal instability. The situation remains uncertain, making future travel prospects difficult to predict. Number 11. South Sudan. South Sudan, the world's youngest country, offers vast savannas and unique cultural experiences. However, due to ongoing civil unrest and safety concerns, it remains one of the most challenging destinations for international travelers. Currently, travel to South Sudan is highly discouraged, and by 2025, the situation is unlikely to change. Without significant improvements in infrastructure and security, it will remain a difficult place for Americans to visit. There you have it, 11 destinations that may become increasingly difficult for Americans to visit by 2025. Some are facing environmental challenges, while others are impacted by political shifts and security concerns. Which of these destinations surprised you the most? Have you visited any of them before? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, be sure to share it with a fellow traveler. The world is full of wonders, but not all of them will remain accessible forever. Thanks for watching, and remember, adventure is out there, but the window of opportunity doesn't stay open forever.